At Essential Communications, we pride ourselves in delivering experiential learning. What's unique about the work that we do is our relationship with the client. When we work with people, we engage the audience. We don't rely on PowerPoints and a lot of lecture. It's a very interactive circumstance that we work with clients. So when you're in an Essential workshop, you find that you're engaged in a conversation. And it's just like a group of people having a conversation together, but that underneath all of this, there's learning. We spend a lot of time developing unique experiential exercises so that there's always a sense of learning through doing. We're going to do some, it's not going to be sitting in chairs. Obviously, we don't have tables to write at. I don't have any handouts. So we're actually going to do some work together that's going to allow us to experience what it's like to be outside of the box. They come back to Essential Communications because of the environment we created. I mean, they've actually had fun. I've had many people come to us and say this is the best learning experience I've ever had because of the way in which the class is facilitated. I mean, it's not a training session, it's facilitated learning amongst a group of people. You know, we'd love to be able to say that in a day-long workshop we're going to make a tremendous difference in somebody's lives. What really happens in the day-long workshop is we hope that people are going to take away from that workshop 4 or 5 key points that are going to be effective for them and useful to them in the next day or two. And that 2 or 3 of these points will stick with them throughout the rest of that year. And then hopefully as they go and grow in their careers, that one of these major points will be a factor that they use as they continue to grow and develop themselves. The expectations around people taking workshops is that they're going to go and they're going to learn an awful lot of information. They often show up and you get a great big workbook full of material. There's 84 PowerPoint slides and all of this data that's going to be provided. And it's not that we don't provide that data and we don't have that information, but we have the understanding that only 50% of anything that's taught in the workshops we're called the next day. That's anybody's workshop anyway. So what we're working on is we're developing ways in which we have more of the learning become what we call sticky. It's going to stick longer. You're going to get these principles, and because it's a facilitated group, because the learning is going to come from you and not to you, the end result is you actually retain this information longer than you would in other workshops. We're going to create a learning environment where people are going to go with some very significant knowledge, but they're going to do it in an environment where they've enjoyed themselves. All of our facilitators are relationship specialists. They have a unique way in which to engage an audience, engage a group of people, create a relationship with them so that we're working as peers more than we are having a hierarchy of I'm the teacher and you're the learner. Workshop that said stretch yourself, think outside of the box. So why did you sign up? Because it's me. But okay, I mean, I'll go with that because I was expecting that one. Because it's me, but what about me? A unique factor of our training where we compare ourselves to others is we work with small groups of people. When we're talking about a workshop where we deliver 12, maybe 20 people in the classroom, we're not going to be looking at bringing in groups of 40 or 60 people. That kind of lecture style is an interesting way of providing information. We know there's not a lot of value in that because the information is not retained. But when we can get the group down to 12, 18, 20 people working together in small teams, we know that the learning is going to stick around that much longer.
To book an Essential Communications training session for yourself or your organization, select the Contact Us option on the website toolbar or email us at info@essentialcommunications.ca or call 1-888-755-7364. In Toronto, call 416-461-8754. Thanks for choosing Essential Communications.